when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop? So everybody, so that song that you just heard was Violin by Cookie Kawaii. Did I say that correctly?
Kawaii.
And where is she from? Is she from the UK?
No, I want to say Jersey.
Okay, because
I was about to say, was this a TikTok song? I feel like I've heard this before.
Yes, it is on TikTok going crazy. This is the same person who did the "If I Back It Up, Can You Handle That?"
If is it fast enough?
Yes.
Yep.
She is.
I liked it.
She's from Jersey, so the song is like the Jersey Club.
Jersey Club music.
Yeah, and I really like it. I'm kind of obsessed with like club sounds now, like Baltimore Club, Jersey Club. So
you missing the club life, Shermy?
I don't know. I'm just starting to expand like the types of sounds that I listen to. So this has been a part of my expansions. I don't know if you consider this a genre. Like
I think so. It's its own vibe.
Yeah,
I would say.
Like a long time ago, I used to think like songs like this, and like even songs that like K Tronado would make, I'm like, ew, why would my black ass want to listen to some shit like that? But now I'm kind of like, I don't like this shit. Now since I know it's a bunch of Negroes making it.
But Negroes been making that shit. Negroes been
That's
making that shit. That's the thing,
we really have. Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Negroes have been making that shit. True. Okay? Like, it's been us.
Always been.
Yeah. Always been. It all originates back to black people.
It always originate back to black people. Okay, well, hello everybody. I am Mariah. This is
are we introducing ourselves?
I don't know.
Sure, why not? I'm Brianna.
Hi, I'm Shermy.
And
we never do this.
We should do that more.
We should. Do you think
for new people?
Like, what if people like come in and haven't listened?
And then they're like, "Who are these people?"
Right, and we didn't introduce ourselves.
My birthday is in less than a month. I will be accepting cash payments.
Nice. Are you doing anything big?
Anything big? No.
Is this 25?
This is 25. It's 25.
Oh, this is 25.
It's 25. As far as big, I don't think I'm doing anything like super big. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. I was buying shoes and I just had to make sure that the purchase went through before
I thought you was working on some audio.
Same.
No, I'm sorry. I was buying shoes and I just had to make sure that the order went through and it didn't go through multiple times because because that's happened to me before. Anyway, what's up, y'all? How's it going? It's wait. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. I said I was gonna do this when we started. Do you know what day
I'm screaming.
It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Something you and me. I don't remember the words.
All right, girl. All right.
Wow, I feel special.
You should feel special.
I feel special.
I sang that song just for you, Brianna. And Shermy.
I was saying, like, damn, am I not sitting right here? I sang
that song just for the two of you. You should feel very special. Guys, it's our 1 year anniversary. Can you believe, like, over a year ago, barely over a year ago, I saw a tweet. Shermy, and again, I think we said this before on the podcast, but Shermy and I have known each other since, like, 8th grade. She's in 8th grade, I was in 7th grade. Like, we went to middle school and high school together. And then, like, just, I think always followed each other on Twitter, like, once we got to college and shit like that. But, like, it wasn't, like, a thing of, like, we were, like, close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we, like, knew each other. And, like, if I saw you somewhere, like, I'll say, hey, but like, it was never, like...
what's up? You know, like, it was never, like a thing like this. And then I saw her tweet, and I was like, now, wait a minute. because she has a point here. And I was just so into the idea of this podcast. And but it was Sherman who was like, she said, I had the plan. She just needed a platform. She just needed a platform. When I signed my deal, I signed the most fucked up deal in the world.
So yeah, if I'm being honest, when I made the tweet, because you were the only person who I actually knew who had ever had a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone else who I knew, well, I don't know these people that had a podcast, but like they were people like already with a platform. So I'm like, who's gonna do this with me?
Right.
Who also is just like, started from the bottom.
Exactly. And who just wants to do it. And that's always me. And now we're here. And I actually am like so glad that we did this because, again, it's something I have always believed in. It's something that I just think is very important. And I love doing this podcast. I love being a part of it. I love the two of you. And again, Brianna and I literally didn't know each other. We've never met face to face.
Met in a panoramic.
Brianna and I have never met in person, like ever, but I feel like we know each other so well now because of this. And I think it's really opened my eyes. Like we talk so much about like, the way we all discover, new music, new this, new that, and just in all these new ways. But I don't think people really realize just like who listen to this. And also, like, if you listen to this, like, thank you. Like, I can't say that enough.
Thank you so much.
It's the not support. Like we're people who are known online, and the fact that you all know about the stats, but like, of course, our listeners don't know. Like, it's so insane and crazy that people.
And maybe I should have started with that. And maybe I should have started with that. Like, I like really was shocked to see how like much people got into the show and like are actually listening to us talk. Sometimes just absolute shit. Sometimes it's just us like fangirling.
Talking about nothing. We don't know nothing. We have no background in none of this.
Except for being like,
we are just a bunch of consumers.
A bunch of lifelong fans, and people who really, really, really support this. You know what I mean? And for me, like that's the biggest like thing. Like I love women in rap. Like I love Black female rappers. That's just period, like I really, and so it was so important to me to like have a space, because I always say this about hip hop. I always say like, like hip hop culture, it comes from Black women, and then it's like, given to the masses by Black men. And we're going to talk about that today when we get into our hot topics about these motherfuckers and how they've been wilding on our girl at these concerts, because I have some words for these motherfuckers. Because my thing is like, don't ever forget who this all came from. We said it again and again and again. We'll say it again.
Well, baby, they don't know. Let's be real.
And again, and they don't know. But there would be no hip hop if it weren't for a Black woman. There would be no hip hop if it weren't for. I'm saying one more time. There would be no hip hop if it weren't for a Black woman. If it weren't for a Black
say
woman,
it with your chest,
there would be no hip hop.
All together now.
Hey, but in reality, it just, so I'm really glad that we get to do this. Like, I can't say enough how glad I am that we get to do this, and we have lots of hopes and dreams for the future of this podcast. So like, if you haven't already, make sure you share it with a friend. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on social media. We just passed 100 followers on Instagram, which is so cool.
We finally made it.
Which was so cool. Right. So if you follow us on Instagram, thank you for following us on Instagram. Thank you for following us on Twitter. Thank you for just listening to the I can't say enough. Thank you for supporting. I never will stop saying thank you for supporting, because I just like to talk, and I really appreciate people who just like to listen to me talk. Honestly. And if you want to
and keep voting.
Keep voting, yes. Voting.
For our award show.
Yes.
Should we talk about that real quick?
Yes.
Real quick. Let's do a quick blog.
Quick. Okay, so the official Let me pull it up. Actually, the official, because last week we were talking about like nominations, and we were talking about like trying to get them like together and see what we had a lot of deliberation.
Yeah,
It was
it's
tough.
hard.
It was
It's
tough. It was
hard.
tough. We had to make
We
arguments.
literally were making arguments to each other. And my one goal, besides that, before I talk about the official nominees, was to get more votes than we got last year. And we already have. And it's literally been like,
Things have been like, what, a
it's
week?
only been like a week. It hasn't been that long. And we already have had like more like responses. And so that's really exciting for me.
Come on, girl.
But here we go.
Wow.
Here are the official nominees for the Where My Girls At award show. Again, this is the only award show that is solely dedicated to celebrating Black women in hip hop. And the votes are open from now until December 10th. I'll put the link in the description, but here are the nominees. For the Flued Out Award, aka the Best Instagram Baddie Award, the nominees are Cardi B, JT, Bree Runway, Rico Nasty, and Saweetie. For the Sweet 16 Award, aka the Best Verse of the Year 2021. The official nominees are Mona Leo, Beating Down Your Block, Ivarian Doll, None of That Shit Remix, Megan Thee Stallion, Pop It, Erica Banks, Dim Girls, and Dream Doll on the Toot That remix. For the Where's Your Publicist Award, aka the people who just need to have their.
I just really don't want them people to come for us.
That's what, and you see I have not promoted it on Instagram or none of this shit. I said, y'all not at all. Y'all not gonna come for me.
Y'all not about to eat us up.
The official nominees are Nicki Minaj and Asian Doll. Please, we ain't got nothing. Don't take nothing from us. Please, boss.
Y'all, we just trying to have fun.
We're just trying to have fun, please.
Okay, for the Put Me On award for 2022 Rising Stars, the official nominees are Mona Leo, Doechii, Ken the Man, Callie, and Lakia. For the First Day Out Award, aka the biggest 2021 come up, the nominees are Bia, Coyle Ray, Ruby Rose, and Lakia. For the Ladies Night Award for the Best Female Collab, the nominees are Best Friends, Sweetie and Doja Cat, Dim Girls, Big Jade and Erica Banks, Dip, Stefflon Don and Miss Banks, Whole Lot of Money remix, Bia and Nicki Minaj, and the None of That Shit remix, Asian Doll, Ivarian Doll, Dream Doll, Dreezy, and Ruby Rose. For the Super Duper Fly Award for Best Brand Collaboration, we have Saweetie with her collaborations with McDonald's, Croc, Mac, Calvin Klein, Amazon, Hidden Valley Ranch, like
literally.
And then we also have Megan Thee Stallion for her collaborations with Popeyes, Coach, Nike, Crunchyroll, and a ton of other things. For the 30 Seconds to Chart, which is a new award. This is an award we are doing for the first time for best viral song. The nominees officially are Bedroom by Superbad, by Callie and ATL Jacob, Bundles 2 by Kayla Nicole and the Taylor Girls, Twerkulator by City Girl, Twin Them by Coyle Ray, and Cognac Queen by Megan Thee Stallion. For the Misdemeanor Award, the award for the best music video named after the one, the only Missy Elliott. The nominees are Ice Baby by Flo Milli, Need to Know, Doja Cat, Dip, Stefflon Don, Thought Shit, Megan Thee Stallion, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA, and Twerkulator, City Girls. For the Stuck on Repeat Award, and which is a first for us, it's the first time this award has been here. This is the Song of the Year Award. The nominees are Whole Lot of Money, Bia, Best Friend, Sweetie and Doja Cat, Beating Down Your Block, Mona Leo, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA, and Twerkulator by the City Girls. For the Lauryn Hill Award for Album or Project of the Year, we have Planet Her, Doja Cat, and Pretty Summer Playlist by Sweetie and various artists. And for the Queen Bee Award, the Queen Bee Award for Artist of the Year, meaning Best All Around Artist, we have Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and Sweetie. Now, those are the official nominees. And
such tough competition.
It's tough.
And we are not going to be biased and tell you who we think should win, because again, this is actually one of those award shows.
It's for the people.
It's for the people. It's by the people.
Your vote do not actually counts.
We do not do any election tampering in this
house. Gerrymandering.
No gerrymandering. We do not. We do not collect any of your data. So if you vote, you don't have to give us your email address or any of that shit. Because I always hate when people do that and then I'm getting unsolicited emails from them. If you would like to get emails from us, if you like an email list, if you would like to any of that shit, you can follow us on social media where we're always posting our opinions and things like that. You can follow us on Spotify. Shermie is always making new playlists on Spotify. And sometimes Camille and I make playlists on the Texture Spotify, but mostly Shermie makes a playlist on Spotify. You do. So yeah, but yeah.
Please vote, everyone.
Please vote.
Are you all ready to hop into some topics today?
Let's do it.
Yes, Bree, get us started.
Wait, can we start? Can we start with this Rico Nasty thing? Because
you want to get it off your chest.
I just have to get it off my chest.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I gotta get it off my chest. So,
okay.
As the people may know, and if you don't know, like maybe you're not on social media, whatever, that's fine. But Rico Nasty, our fave, is opening for Playboi Carti on his tour. Do you guys listen to Playboi Carti? Because
No, I'm not 16.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't listen to Playboi Carti. He's not my type. But when I thought of when they announced that she was opening for him, I was like, that's actually perfect. Like it makes so much sense that she would be opening for him because it would seem
like rage music.
Yeah. It would seem like
they honestly have the same come up to. They're both like the SoundCloud
era. Like they're both of that. Like, and obviously, like there is a lot of differences in the way that they are. The way that the audience that they've been given, and that's due to nothing other than misogyny. We know this. That's the only difference in their abilities. Because if you ask me, she's a much more talented, rapper than
but we all knew that.
The point is she has been going through it, like on this fucking tour
for multiple shows. Multiple shows.
I don't understand the reason though. So, like, is it cool to these kids?
That to me is the only.
It's a bunch of layers.
That to me is the only. Like, I can't see any other reason that they would be up there booing Rico. So, if you guys don't know what's been going on at some of these shows, these kids have been booing Rico Nasty. They have been
somebody threw something at her,
throwing things on stage at her,
a water bottle,
water bottles at her, just like in general being so rude, so nasty, so disgusting to it. And has Playboi Carti said one word about it? Let me know.
Nothing. Everyone else has come to her defense, and it's your tour.
Everyone else is on the internet coming to her
defense. How are
you
co-signing this, and you co-sign her to be on your tour?
You were the one who were like,
why would you let someone disrespect your opening
You
act?
were the one like, please come on tour with me, and you're just being like like you're allowing your fans to be so disrespectful, so rude, so nasty to Rico Nasty. Like the talent is on another level. Like let's just start there. Like we are skipping over the point of like, this is an incredibly talented artist. She has an incredible stage presence. If you've ever seen her perform live, like this bitch is commanding all types of audience.
Have you seen the festival videos?
Come on. Like what the fuck? So, and it pisses me off because we know who this Playboi Carti audience is. We know who the fan base is. We know who these motherfuckers are. 16-year-old white kids, and they have no idea. And this is the whole thing to my whole issue with like Travis Scott and why I've never been a fan of his. Is like I feel like his fans, they're like guests in this culture and they actually have no idea.
It's not alike, they are.
They're guests.
It's not alike.
No, that's a good way of putting it.
And people don't get it. I think they don't get it is that you're a guest here. You're a guest in hip hop culture. This is not for you. It's not by you. You need to respect it, okay? And they think they have any right to come in and disrespect Rico Nasty because what? Because she's not Playboy Cardi? These fucking ugly ass 16-year-old white kids who wearing these ugly ass V-Lone shirts and like just
NBA jerseys, Hawaiian shirts.
You fucking ugly with your boat shoes. You fucking stink. I know they stink at that motherfucking concert. I know that shit.
You know it's musty.
I know it's musty as fuck in that motherfucker. And y'all get the nerve to be booing Rico Nasty? No one should.
And it finally caught up to her. Like, she finally got to a point where she's like, okay, I'm not gonna tolerate this anymore. No. And she like jumped, and she jumped into the crowd when somebody had thrown a water bottle at her. And I think we had posted it on our social media of how she was talking to an interviewer saying like, yeah, I just like saw red, and she was like, I jumped into the crowd, but luckily the security like kind of caught her midair and was like, hey, this is gonna be a lawsuit. Like, if you really get to tussle, I know how you girls like to tussle.
That. He should have let her tussle because I was like, I was looking at it.
They're like so disrespectful. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of disrespect that's happening right now. Because even if you think about like not back in the day, but like even a couple years ago, if you went to a concert and there was an opening act and you may not be interested in them, you just kind of like, you don't give them energy.
You know what's easy to do?
You don't give them the energy.
You know what's easy to do when you're not interested in opening act? Go to the fucking bar. Go get a drink. Go get a drink. Go get some air. Take a stretch. Don't stand there and be fucking rude and booing somebody and throwing shit at them. Like you ain't got no fucking home training. The fuck
but
is
the
that
reason
problem?
Why I think, well, this is not a thought. This is what it is. I think the reason why a lot of these kids are acting like this now because, again, like a Travis Scott and even a Tyler, the Creator, remember when Drake got booed at Odd Future Fest?
Whatever.
And even though Tyler said something, because he was like, yo, what the fuck, how y'all booing Drake?
Yeah, they were booing Drake.
Yeah, but those artists and like those SoundCloud artists, they have attracted a white male audience, and like their relationship with them is very much like, it's me and you. Like, again, the parasocial relationships. Right. We always talk about parasocial relationships with like the rap girls or like influencer girls. We never talk about how dangerous it is with men.
I actually
and
think
like
it's
how
much
these
more dangerous with men.
It is, because like look at that. I mean, we have Travis Scott and all the stuff that's going on with Astrofest. We have this going on with Rico Nasty. Like, these kids are just doing it because like that's just the type of energy they want. Like, that's what they have encouraged a long time ago. And this is going to be the downfall of hip hop. Like, this crowd is going to be the downfall. Hip hop is going to be in a terrible state in like 10 to 15 years because they keep attracting that type of crowd to the sound.
Yeah. And you know what's even, and not to defend her ever, but it just reminds me, I saw this TikTok yesterday of this woman talking about how like men always like to say like women like a man with money. But she said, but don't nobody love a man with money more than another man who ain't got no money. They be up on them. They be up on their ass in the section.
It's all about the proximity
to this person with money. And then she brought up how she has said she made a TikTok about the whole DaBaby and Danny Lee situation, and how the niggas in the comments was just dick riding like a motherfucker on him
because they want to be in proximity to him because they think that one day they'll be him, or like if he sees this, he's gonna be like, I want to be your friend. Yeah. Like, you're just as delusional as the women who you talk about with parasocial relationships. But the thing is are the women delusional? That's also true, because I think women actually have a healthier boundary. I think just because it's women, they should be like, ugh. And no one looks at like, even like when you think about obsessions, like no one talks about when boys are obsessed with basketball and stuff like that in high school. No one talks about it. Like, no one talks about it like a bad thing. But like when girls in high school are like fangirling and, you know, want to go follow One Direction, it's such a...
Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh my God. Like, these girls are crazy.
It's a problem.
Like, these men are just as crazy and it's damaging. Like, they're literally causing violence. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's violence is at the end of this with these types of relationships. So Rico Nasty, if I was you, I would have been left it to her. Sorry.
I mean,
that
we don't know what the contract looks like. We don't know if she can.
Facts, that is.
The thing is like, agreed. No, I would have been the fuck up out of there. Like, because
if you can't defend me, baby, I don't want to be next to you. That's always
me.
why I say the girls need to stop trying to get approval for the men. These men do not care about you. Stop trying to get them on your side. Even if rap is dominated by them, the girls are running it. The girls are making rap move, like they making it shake. And I just, every day when we talk about this stuff, I'm always like, stop trying to get male validation. Stop trying to get male approval as a rapper. Like, don't care if they on your side or not, honestly, because they ain't worth shit. They don't defend you on nothing.
They ain't worth shit and they ain't got shit. But speaking of like, you know, the rap girls running shit, let's talk about the Bruise soundtrack and just like the like all this new music that's come out. Like, so have you listened to it in full yet? Because I haven't listened to it in full yet. The Bruise soundtrack. I've only heard a couple songs.
I've done a quick run through. So like, I'm the type of person when I first listen to an album, I like try to like skip through like to the middle parts of songs and try to get like a full like understanding of it, and then I'll go back. I'm like, oh, if I like the beat, I like the way they sounded on it, then I'll go back and listen to it. And I got a couple of songs out of it. I was looking forward to a new Young M.A. song, but it was just like one of her older songs. But
really,
all in all, yeah, it's no Mercy. Like intro is the song that she has on the Bruised album.
Oh.
But I don't know, Sweetie is sounding very familiar. I feel like she's using a lot of the same lines. Have you noticed that? Like, for even Twerk That Ass for Icy Chain and like the song from the Insecure album and from the Bruised album, they're like similar like lines that she uses in there. I'm like, girl, like, why are you doing this? It's getting embarrassing.
It's like, I don't know what to say about Sweetie, because it's like
thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. You know what? You're right. We gonna put her on the prayer line. I'm gonna call them and be like, like one up for my sis.
So Bree, what song stood out for you though? So the songs that stood out to me were actually the Young Baby Tate song, Dungarees, was the one. And then, Blast Off by Flo Milli and Akbar V, who is actually from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, she's from Love and Atlanta.
Yeah, so those were the two songs that I think stood out for me. I listened to the Cardi B song. I thought it was all right.
Haven't listened to the Cardi B song yet. I was avoiding it.
It's all right.
If you're saying it's not terrible, okay, I'm gonna go listen to it. Is it another Big Paper situation?
No, it's not another Big Paper situation, but it was just like, okay, it's like I want to say Press, maybe. Like, I don't go back to listen to Press.
Listen to Press ever.
But it's like, okay, I guess.
It's doable.
So, it's doable.
Okay,
yeah.
That's disappointing. But I wanted some like real. Wasn't she just the one who was just talking about how like niggas is sad and depressed and bitches at the club need me? Well, what? I thought that's what you was giving. I thought that's what this was gonna give.
But you know, this is a soundtrack. It gotta match the vibe of the movie.
I feel like there's because the City Girls track is the one that I heard. I heard the Young Baby Tate
I was
track.
Gonna say that's my standout.
I thought that was the standout. I thought it was the standout, but it absolutely wasn't the way that I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought the soundtrack was gonna be, but it ended up being not that. So it actually surprised me. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, so I can't like give it like an official like thumbs up, thumbs down. But from the soundtrack, from the songs that I have heard of it, I've liked a few of them. I really have. And then I heard the Dungarees one with Young Baby Tate. It was so cool. It was like very clever. Like, I think she's so clever and so like smart and so funny.
She has the talent to do stuff like that.
So fucking talented. And then I really liked the City Girls one. It wasn't like typical City Girls, like,
it wasn't on brand, but it was on brand, you know?
But it wasn't. So yes, it wasn't of their speed, but it was very much like, okay, they can do this. They can do this type of thing.
Miami did a good job. I was like, yes, girl.
Because we know. Roaches.
Buenas noches.
I don't ever want to hear that song ever again in my life.
I was about to ask, have y'all listened to it again?
No, and I won't.
No.
Okay, same.
What else? What about
let's see. What else
other
do
new
we have
music?
here?
Okay, we have to talk about Icy Chain. Oh God.
Do we have to?
We
I thought we already gave our piece.
We did not. Because remember what happened. Okay, let me explain to y'all, everybody, because it's so happened. So I was out, I was enjoying myself, I was having a really good night. And next thing you know, Brianna sends me a TikTok of Sweetie, and it says, y'all, she back at it again. So I did not open it because I was having a good night. And I said, I'm gonna protect my peace and I'm not gonna watch this. And Brianna said, okay, but just know she's embarrassing us again. I said, no.
That was the funniest part. Like, how are you gonna? We're getting embarrassed again.
It was so bad. So it's the video that she did for Amazon Prime debuting her new song, and she's actually gonna Icy Chain or something like that. She's
Calvin Klein,
Amazon.
like what was it? A show? What was it? Because I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. It was like some show or whatever, but she's also premiering it tonight on SNL as well. But I was like, sis, like, I don't know what was going on. Like, the track was off, and like, obviously she looked good, and like her CK and whatnot.
We know Sweetie's gonna look good.
I'm gonna say, like, we gotta stop.
I feel like that's softening the blow.
No, we have to stop it. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, she's just getting too many passes. Is she gonna give us an Ashley Simpson tease tonight at SNL? I need to know what she's about to give tonight because I'm scared.
She posted her rehearsal,
like in the studio.
The rehearsal looks okay. So I'm thinking what happened with the Calvin Klein thing is that the production messed up, so it just kind of like.
Yeah, we'll see. This is it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did y'all see her? Did y'all see her EMA?
No, I did not.
That one was pretty good.
Which one?
Her EMA performance when she was the host over there.
Can we talk about how Nicki Minaj still won Best Hip Hop Artist at the EMAs? And I was shocked and appalled at that one.
I didn't even know she won.
Yeah, it was so random because she's never lost Best Hip Hop Artist at the EMAs. And I did not know that she was gonna win. I was like, for sure this year it's gonna be like Meg, it's gonna be Cardi or whatever. It was still Nicki.
Who else was in there? Was Doja in there?
I don't know. I don't remember. We talked about it last week.
I'm gonna say we gotta go back to that episode. Sorry, y'all.
And I'm not gonna do that. But speaking of awards, what about the MOBO Awards? So Shermie, this is your gig because this is the international. Tell me about this.
So we talked about it last year. I don't know if you remember, but it's the Music of Black Origins Award. It's over in the UK.
I love the name of it, first of all. And I know the girls be outside mad protesting. Why can't we come in? Bitch, you ain't got no lips. Still crusty ass outside.
Here's the thing. It is a lot of palm-colored people who do get nominated for this.
Who?
Palm-colored?
What? Who?
You know, it's over in the UK, so I don't be knowing these people.
How the fuck they get nominated? What's her name? Is it Mahalia? The one who what? You know them girls that be singing and they be like
the light skinned whisper singers?
Yeah, not the library ones. You know, they be in them.
No, so when I was looking at the categories and stuff, it wasn't in the women's section, but like the male rappers, because they have
those
like
fucking drill rappers.
Yeah,
who
like the
call
drill and the grime and stuff.
Who like to call themselves island boys. Baby, your ancestors are from right where the fuck you at. Calm down. They're from right where the fuck you at. You ain't that's not an island, baby. That's Liverpool. Calm down. Calm down.
But yeah, I saw that they were nominated, and I was like, "Oh, child!" But anyway, for people in the U.S., I would say it's their equivalent to a BET Awards. And some of the girls,
that's actually so cool. Is it like? Can we watch it? Is it like a thing you could stream?
Yeah, we can watch it. I'll send you all the link if you want to see it. I don't know, like, if any of the girls are performing. This year, the girls didn't get that many nominations compared to last year. I think a lot more girls were nominated last year. But for Best Female Act, we have Shebu, Ree Runway, and Little Sims. Little Sims is someone who I really want to get into because a lot of people have been talking about her album that just came out.
I love Little Sims, and I personally, I've heard only a few songs, but I kind of really am interested now. So maybe that's our task.
Yeah,
maybe that's our task is to really get into Little Sims.
I like the woman song. the woman song that she had for Video of the Year. I watched it the other day, and it was so good.
Yeah, so that is nominated for Video of the Year, and Bree Runway Hot Hot is nominated for Video of the Year as well.
As it fucking should be. Did you see my girl got a Gucci collab? Or she's
okay, so wait, I wanted to say that, y'all know Gucci was my favorite song, and look, the song still is alive. It's alive and well. Y'all know last year I was writing for Gucci like 10 toes down. That was my favorite song. Like Malibu Bitch went crazy on that, and to see that Gucci actually called.
Gucci said,
who else is there to call?
Hello?
Nobody else is worth the call.
Exactly.
So let's finish running down these things. Song of the Year is Pink Black Girl. Is her name Any?
We're gonna say no.
Don't know.
And I probably we should have,
Should have looked that up.
Yeah.
Sorry, girl, but congratulations. She's also nominated for Best Newcomer, Best Reggae, Spice Shenseea, Best Hip Hop Act, Little Sims, and Best International Act, Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. And Little Sims has the most nominations in this, like, as a whole, in this award show.
And she fucking better. And she fucking better. And she fucking better. Period.
So, I don't know when it's going to be. I guess I should look that up, too. Yeah. But congrats to the girls overseas. We love y'all.
Yes. Congrats to the overseas girls. So, Bratz is celebrating Hip Hop History Month.
Have you so seen cute. It? It's so
It was really cute.
What the fuck is the target audience for Bratz? These were kids for toys
it's
at
us.
one point.
No, it's
us.
It's
us. It has to be us.
Y'all
right?
buying Bratz? Y'all buying Bratz?
People collect them.
No, like nostalgia.
This shit is not... Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I actually have a great grandmother who collects Barbies, like vintage Barbie dolls. In the pack, like, and I'm telling you, these are Barbies, like, limited edition. She's been collecting since, like, the 60s or 70s. Like, some of these Bratz ain't never went on sale again. Those, and they're in the box, in the pack, mint condition, one of a kind, like, one of one type Barbie doll. Bratz ain't never did no shit like that. So what the fuck is going on? Like, ain't nobody ever collected
I think
Bratz.
What's happening is they want to, like, Bratz wants to grow with us, and even if we don't
they were
buy the Bratz
toys.
I think it's just like to stay relevant. So like when you have a kid, you're like, I'm gonna get them a Bratz.
You think I'm gonna give my baby like a toy and she's wearing like a mini skirt and a crop top? You don't need to be a bad
that was
bitch
my mom's whole reasoning.
You need to be a bad bitch
that I didn't have Bratz when I was a kid.
Bitch, you need to struggle like I did, okay? We all went through a struggle phase, and ain't no way my motherfucking kids is skipping it, okay?
I had Bratz, so
I had Bratz
I've been a
too,
bad
and
bitch.
I was still ugly. And I was still ugly, so.
But how did you like their?
No, it was really cute. I actually really did.
Their
like
thing. I didn't really care for the Little Kim one.
What?
I wish they would have did. I didn't care for the Little Kim one.
I liked it.
I think you can't kill this Little Kim. Like the Missy Elliott one,
that's
Missy.
fair.
I think they could use a more iconic look of Little Kim's. But the thing
that's the thing. They should have did a more iconic look.
The thing is, she has so many, so it's like, what do you choose?
Also, they're very racy.
Yeah, they're quite racy. So it's
Bratz is growing up with us. So
That's true.
It's like for what, though?
The target audience is me. I'm racy.
It's for what though? I don't understand. What else is on the list? Oh, we have to.
It's even the fact that they're celebrating Hip Hop Month.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But it's interesting because hasn't that always been their target audience? Like all the black girls I knew play with Bratz and not Barbies.
That's facts.
All the black girls I knew play with Bratz. Okay, wait. We forgot to talk about Flo Nasty, Rico, Millie. This new.
Oh wow! How can we forget?
Hey, we want some money.
We want some money. Okay. No.
Why did we all try to be on the same beat, knowing damn well we couldn't?
And then just flopped. Bitch, I fuck with
Looking
this.
stupid.
Bitch, I fuck with this.
This song is crazy. Can we just talk about Flo Millie switch up her flow? Just everything about her verse.
She just always
I was like,
gets
oh wow.
me.
Like, how could she? How could she do that? Why would she do that?
Can we talk about how good they looked in the fucking video? How good they looked in a fucking video? Stunning.
It was so cute. It was like a Wizard of Oz theme type of music video, which I actually didn't get till later. I was like, oh, This is the Wizard of Oz. Yes. Like towards the end, I was like, oh, she's like Oz. I get it. No, but it was so cute. And I feel like, again, Flo Millie is similar to like Doja Cat can like match the energy of the person that she's on a song with. So I think they complemented each other perfectly.
How long have we been begging for this song? Like 2 weeks?
It's been at least 3. I don't know. I think it's been longer than 2 weeks. But was it worth the wait? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And sometimes I feel like, artists get pressured to like, once you like tease a song, quick, put it out quick, because then the teaser goes viral, like was Twerkulator, like happened with Twerkulator, like it's happening with these new City Girl leaks or whatever. And I'm starting to think it's their team who's leaking it.
100%. I was thinking the same thing as well.
Because there's no reason.
Why do y'all think that?
There's no reason that this many leaks should be getting
to build
out.
up traction.
Exactly, because it worked so well for Twerkulator, and you don't think it's gonna work again for these new tracks? It's absolutely gonna work. It's gonna work. So they have.
Yeah, but I feel like they're setting them up for failure. If that's what's happening.
I think they are, and they don't realize how quickly Twerkulator came and went, because it's like you're not getting. And Adele was just talking about this too, about how like people wanted her, and also Megan Thee Stallion talked about this in her interview with Apple Music. Talked about how like social media has like made people want to make a quick viral song, and it's taking like the artistry out of music in that way, because it's like Adele wanted to release like a 15-minute cut of one of her songs, and then the label was like, nah, release the Adele cut now, bitches.
How could you not release 15 minutes of an Adele, a singer? Motherfuckers listen to 15 minutes of a singer.
I would never in my life say no to Adele. I would never say no to one of her decisions. And Megan Thee Stallion talked about this too, and she was like, obviously social media has changed the nature of how artists release music, of how artists make music, because this is how I feel about a lot of male rappers. Is I be hearing the little snippets on TikTok, and then I go listen, and the whole song is trash, like that Baby Keem song. Absolutely ass.
That I was gonna make a comment on that.
Ass.
Wait, which one?
Lost Souls with Brent Faiyaz. That song is terrible. Terrible.
I was gonna speak on that. So I have a couple thoughts about this TikTok viral song conversation. I do agree that we are in a short attention span. Like it's constantly getting shorter, shorter, and shorter. So you do have to grab people and like catch their interest fast. But I also think some people underestimate music that goes on TikTok. Like a lot of good artists have come so far from the TikTok era. If you think about like Pink Pantress, even like Callie and stuff like that. So I do think like, yeah, it's like pressure to grab their attention, but also like what Mariah was saying, when you go back to listen to the full song, does it actually hit? Like, did the hook actually keep me intrigued, and did the full song actually live to the full potential? Because when I go back and listen to a lot of these songs, it's like, damn, it is only the 30 seconds that was good. And now I don't want to hear it at all, like on a TikTok ever. Like, I never want to hear this song again because it's so terrible and it's so trash. So, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I kind of wish people can just... I guess because music is like a big commodity now, it will never be in its organic state ever again, where we could just like get music and it be decent and just like does what it does, whether it's like good or bad, So those are my thoughts. That's all.
Well, for the artists that you mentioned, like Callie and stuff like that, do you think that they are like they've been able to blossom from TikTok just because they've been able to like capitalize on the short attention span? Like, not because they're like I'm like playing, I guess, almost like a devil's advocate, like they're capitalizing on like being able to make like quick songs and stuff like that, but does that mean that they're necessarily like artists that'll stick around?
See, I think my argument against that then would be, wasn't that what Doja Cat did with Moo? It was like, it was supposed to be this song that was like whatever, she was bored, and then it blew up, and now she's Doja Cat.
Right.
You see what I mean?
And I will also say the reason why a lot of TikTok stars can potentially get longevity and like potentially be seen as a real artist, if you want to say it like that, is because when you go back and listen to the rest of the song is actually good. Like, exactly. I'm interested in the full song. Exactly. Like, yes, your 30 seconds was amazing, but wow, this full song, yeah, I want to listen to this whole thing. And I think that's what happened with Like the whole song is good. That's why we keep getting 10,000 remixes of it because it's giving like smack a bitch longevity.
No, it is. Absolutely, it is.
So the question is, can your hook keep me reeled in? So I think that's where artists are trying to figure out. But I will say I did enjoy that Adele said that my target audience is old as hell and they don't know no damn TikTok.
She's like, they're not on TikTok. I'm not trying to make music for them. I'm not making music for 14-year-olds.
I don't care if my songs ever trend. And we probably know Adele song is going to trend, but
it always
Adele
is.
said, I don't care.
Adele doesn't give a damn. And she doesn't have to. And it's like the way that people, are upset about the way Beyonce releases music and how she doesn't care about charts or any of that bullshit or anything like that. And she releases music in a very strategic way. And people are like, but why? And I'm like, because that doesn't matter. Beyonce sold hundreds of millions of fucking records. At this point, isn't she allowed to just do whatever she wants?
Right, like she's at the point where she just wants to enjoy music. Like, yeah, she's gonna make money off of it, but she's not like strategically
gonna make money off of it.
Right, she's always is. So just kind of like, let's just get the best version of her, that we can get. Like, let's just enjoy it. I think it's a level of, because everyone's like, understand your audience. But I think it's more than understanding your audience. I also think you have to know why your audience was interested in you and how to keep that interest there. And I think that's
and how to grow with the audience as well, because that seems to be a problem with a lot of these, a lot of rappers. And it's what people say about Nicki Minaj's fan base and why they're still, 12 years old. It's because the music doesn't change. You're 37 years old. We don't need to hear about you.
You should have different song topics. Same things with Drake.
Exactly. It's not, you're not growing up with your audience. So you're just attracting younger and younger people, and you wonder why.
Which is weird.
And you wonder why they, one, don't get it. You wonder why they, two, they can't come to the shows, can't buy this merch because they're 12 years old. They got a fucking allowance. They got a curfew. They can't go nowhere. If you were growing with your audience and you were creating music that had, one, longevity, and two, was just like different. And anyway, like you don't need to still be talking about all these bitches as my sons. We get it, Nicki Minaj. We're out of that era, and she doesn't understand that. And she wants to be stuck in the I'm the queen, everybody else bow down. But all the girls are making nice right now. And and see, that's the thing. Friends. And that's the thing about this whole Bruise soundtrack. Nicki Minaj could have never done that. She never would have done that.
You're right.
Never could have done that. Never would have done that. It just wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Also, last thing, TikTok should not be your only marketing strategy for releasing music.
Like, it's quite sad that it's become to that, but it just, like, you need to not. It needs to not be, Like, you should have different. And it's crazy because people have been talking about Adele's rollout and how it's so unique. And I'm like, this is actually...
It's not unique. It's the same shit that people been doing a long time ago. This is the standard. This is what y'all should be doing when some shit roll out. I need 10,000 performances of one song. Yes. I need interviews. Yes. And I don't give a fuck who you interviewing with. Yes. I want to see you talk to somebody. Yes. I want to see you hype that shit up.
Explain the album.
You putting all the work on fans, and fans ain't on no damn payroll. And y'all want us to do all the damn work.
Motherfuckers be like, go stream it, have a streaming party. Bitch, I'm 24. I have a job. I have to be in the morning. I am not about to sit here and stream anything in the goddamn background. Like, remember when Justin Bieber was fighting for that number one? Fighting for his life. Fighting for his life.
What's that name? Roddy Ricch.
And Roddy Ricch was like just strong arming them bitches. Him, Selena Gomez. Roddy Ricch had to even get on Instagram and say, please, y'all, go stream this bitch album so she can stop talking. Please,
that is so sad.
Please,
that is so embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Please go buy her album, y'all.
That's embarrassing.
And what was I doing? I was streaming the box. Still.
I sure was. Still. Because look, when it comes
I do miss artists like when they used to do rollouts, like kind of like what Adele did, or somebody that I think
Chloe and Halle.
Chloe and Halle, or what's her name? Even Summer Walker for Over It, like the telephone booths and stuff like that, like placing that in different cities, or even what was it, like Drake with the billboards? It was like, oh, like Thugga's in your this artist is going to be on the album, and putting billboards in their city. Like, I thought it was super cute, those rollouts, or even Lil Nas X, like with his like
baby. See, no, he his own class. That's a marketing class right there.
That's different.
That's level 500.
He's a genius, And at this point, he's doing what the fuck did y'all see he was on Mari? Where was he on Mari?
Yes.
Why was this nigga Omari?
Because he's a genius.
Still promoting his album.
How you still promoting your album? The girls only promote their album for a week and then be like, look, next. This man still out here promoting the album.
Do they shit sell like Lil Nas X? Never.
Not at all.
Not never. If I was a City Girls, I would still be promoting City on Lock. Because you still the
Let
fuck
me tell
could.
y'all how... Maybe we should do this as a topic one day about rollouts and stuff for real. Because I have so many thoughts and opinions on this. And that's not the topic for today, so...
It's interesting that we haven't said this, but Shermie is sitting here wearing a fur coat on this record.
You know, I thought about it, and I was like, let me not say anything. I was like, she got her, Walmart, like, 5,000.
Shermie is wearing a fur coat and a bonnet. Shermie is wearing a fur coat and a bonnet, recording.
She's one cigarette away from being on the porch yelling at some kids.
I'm gonna take a picture so that people can see.
Where are you off to, Shermie? Where are you off
to? Girl, this is my pajamas. What are you talking about?
So you wear a fur coat to sleep? I mean, listen, dress for the job you want.
Sleep in luxury.
Dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Let me take a picture so that people can see. I'm gonna upload it.
This bitch was wearing a full fucking fur coat while we're recording. Why?
Yeah, why didn't we address this earlier?
I don't know. Why I did not say something about it before.
Can I take
we thought this was normal. We thought this was okay.
He's wearing a full fucking fur coat. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Brianna? I cut you off.
I don't even know.
Girl, I can't even take my picture because y'all keep laughing at me.
I lost that train of thought. We can't even. This is wearing a full fur coat, recording a podcast. But you can't even see.
Let me take a picture.
I'm gonna
upload it on the Instagram. Thank you. Let me take my picture in peace.
Watch out, she about to yell at some kids out in the Chicago area.
Where that baby coat at? Y'all,
wait, but why is the little pause in the episode just me taking pictures?
Literally, what were we talking about? I fucking lost my train of thought.
We were ending our conversation on rollouts and how we're going to pencil it for a full topic.
So this will be a full topic. Maybe it'll be the next topic. Actually, no, it won't because next month is my birthday.
Oh, so we got 2 topics already.
We have 2 topics already.
Out. Next quarter.
Next quarter. In January, expected. I think that's it. Is there anything else here that we want to talk about? I don't really care.
We can announce Tierra Whack has her band collaboration happening.
Oh, Tierra Whack.
Yes. I looked at it. It looks very her.
Very her. Love it.
Like lots of bright colors. And then I think she collaborated with a stylist that she typically works with. So it's like she already knew the type of vibe, but like skater, very bright colors. I usually like t-shirts that have like text, like a message on it. So like the one that she was advertising said like let girls cry or like let men cry or something like that. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it looks very her.
It looks very her, and it's also like just so cute. And one thing about Miss Tierra Whack is she gonna stay with a motherfucking check. Okay, we talk about Sweetie.
I want the music.
Of course we want the music. That's one person for. Did you know I saw this tweet? And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna finish my thought before I talk about the tweet. One thing about, yes, we want the music. This is actually a person who has all these collabs and we want the music for, because the one thing about Tierra Whack, that bitch be in the booth spitting, okay? Now that is one talented ass bitch, okay?
Because I'm tired of keep playing Whack World. I mean, like, I like Whack World, love
it's
it.
Just so short.
Like,
it's just so short.
However,
bitch, the way these songs need to be longer.
Yeah,
because why isn't Hungry Hippo longer?
It's just so short, and I mean, I love it, and this is maybe what we were just like, we're literally begging for artists to give us longer music. But look at us though, like we're 24, 25 years old, like we're at that age where we're like, yeah, we want that music. Like I have a longer attention span than like 2 minutes, so please give me the music. But one thing about Tierra Whack is she gonna stay with a motherfucking check, okay? And these big ass brands be collaborating with Tierra Whack, and deservedly so. But back to the tweet that
you could tell hers are intentional,
very intentional. It's not random as shit. But this tweet that I saw from this girl said, "Not another collab and no hit songs. and not another. And then they were like, the way you could be talking about any female rapper, but everybody was like, she's talking about Sweetie. She's talking about Sweetie.
I'm dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. And one thing about it is Sweetie gonna get a weird ass, random ass bag and then release another trash ass song. That's facts.
You're right.
I don't get it. But you know, it is what it is.
Oh my god. I'm so stunned.
Stunned? Are you really?
No, I'm just stunned that they actually tweeted that and everybody's like, Sweetie.
Literally
Sweetie.
everybody. I'm gonna try and find the tweet and send it to y'all.
Because, most people try to disguise their, they'll be like, oh, Sweetie's so pretty.
The thing is she didn't, she didn't say any names, like, not one names. And she said, not this girl with another random-ass collab and not one hit song. And my mind instantly went to Sweetie. Like, before I even checked anything, my mind was like, yeah, it's Sweetie. But, yeah. That's just the reality that we live in.
Wow.
I wanted to talk about one more topic that we had here about the all-female label.
Oh, by my favorite girl, cool. Bali Baby. I love her.
I read her bio on her website, and she was like, I know this might sound self-absorbed or conceited, but she's like, I don't care. I'm the CEO. I can do whatever I want. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, this is actually really cute. Like, the interface, I think, on the website is really cute. The merchandise that they have I think 4 girls on the label as of right now from Chicago, Baltimore, and I think she has a couple girls from Atlanta. But I thought it was really cute, and I'm hoping to see more and more traction from this label.
Yeah, Bali is one of my favorite girls from the YouTube era. I think a lot by now everyone knows the SoundCloud YouTube era is one of my favorite eras of the rap girls, even though it's so small. Bali's one of my favorite, and yeah, I listen to some of the girls. They're decent, and I do want to see what happens with them if they get some real type of push with this label and actually try to get some function going. Bali is one of the girls who always stay with a bag, and she just does everything on her own. She's very a one-woman show.
You can tell she hustles.
Yeah, she's a real big hustler, so I really want to see if she puts a lot behind this, what this could do and even potentially change for the rap girls and just hip hop in general. So I'm excited to see what else happens with her.
No, I love it. I don't know much about Bali Baby, but I definitely love this concept. And I really I'm very excited about this. Very, very, very excited about this.
I was gonna say, from what you put on our topic list, Shermie, I really liked "Don't Play Me." I feel like I'm gonna start getting into more. What is it? I would say, is that more reggaeton, like African beats?
Yeah,
I guess
Afro beats,
more so.
Yeah.
Afro beats. I really like that one. I did not like the Erica Banks song that you put "Designer." I thought it was kind of a quick song that.
You wasn't feeling we rockin' designer, huh? We rockin' designer, huh?
I felt cheap for her. I don't know. I feel like she could do better. I want more from her. And she's from Dallas too, so I'm like, come on, you gotta come harder than this. And then what else? The Get It Girl song by Sweetie for the Insecure album. Again, she used the same line. She was looking in the mirror and I'm liking what I see. A line like that. And she said the same line in the Icy Chain song as well. And I'm like, why are you repeating songs that are just coming out, or repeating lines
and they're
that
all
are just coming out
at the
same time? I was like, this is kind of embarrassing. I don't know, but I think we talked about the rest of the songs on the list, though.
I do want to listen to Jane Doe's Most Wanted EP because she's from Chicago, so I'm gonna give that a listen and see how I feel about it. I've never really listened to her music, so I'm just interested to see how all that goes together. And I like Miss Banks' Party. One thing I will say that I do like about the international girls is how they're fusing hip hop with their Caribbean or African roots. So I like hearing that. Like I said, I'm trying to listen to different sounds and just get an ear for everything. So yeah, that was really the only songs that I cared for too. You good, Mariah?
Yeah, I mean, like, of these, I don't know if I listened to all of the songs that you recommended, but obviously Money, I love. I actually did like the Erica Banks song.
Come on, we rockin' designer.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. I didn't read that much into it, Brie. But yeah, I liked it.
Yes, girl. Let me make sure I follow her on Spotify. Because that's also how I get new music too. Following artists on Spotify.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Spotify Wrapped. Everybody's
we should
Spotify
talk about
Wrapped.
That. Wait, I think we'll talk about that next episode because it comes out like what, in a week or so? It's that time. You know, Grammy nominations.
They already started their promo.
Grammy nominations comes out this week too, so we'll have that to talk about next episode as well. Grammy nominations come out on Tuesday, so it'll be by the time this episode.
This is gonna be interesting.
By the time this episode goes up, the Grammy nominations will be out. So obviously we missed that, but believe me, we're gonna talk about it in our next episode. So parting thoughts. Just want to leave y'all with some parting thoughts. I'm wishing y'all well. We're about to enter Sagittarius season. So, you know, it's up,
Lord
okay?
Jesus.
Make sure if you have a Sagittarius in your life that that they don't have any one-way plane tickets booked, that they don't have, that they're not dyeing their hair or changing their hair color to red, because it's about to be up. So make sure you've locked that shit down before we come outside and wild out.
And don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote for the award show.
Basically,
we'll
all Mariah said was "Happy birthday" to me. That's all she said.
That's literally all she said.
In so many words.
Her with her one-way ticket. Has a red wig in the back.
Right,
soaking.
Like she literally just told us what the fuck she meant to be doing.
You know, I'm turning up all month. My Cash App is Mariah.
Put it out there, girl. You know we get random money.
You have a platform. You have a platform.
My Cash App is Mariah, like you spell Mariah Carey, in Woods 1. You may send me money. My birthday is December 10th. We will have a new episode out for my birthday. It will be our first video episode. And
maybe I'll wear the fur again.
I hope you do.
Wear the fur. Wear the fur.
I don't give a damn
wear
if it's hot. I hope you wear the fur. I hope you wear
You know damn well it's not gonna be no hot in Chicago in December.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot you over there in the polar vortex and shit. I'm sorry. I just bought some sandals. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you all so much for listening.
Thank you for listening, all.
Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing to stream the show. Thank you for continuing to support the show. We had so many goals set for this, and we really love doing this. And this is really only the beginning. So good thing you knew us. You could say you knew us when, bitch. And you was listening.
You knew us before our hair got big.
You knew us before we had, funds and budgets and shit. So period.
We send out media kits now.
We're leveling up all of 2022. So y'all have a good weekend, and we'll catch you guys next episode. So bye.
Deuces.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girl's At, brought to you by Textured Air, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedair.com. Until next time.